Alexis Newingham, December 17th, 2019. Okay, so today we're going to review how the sex of a baby is determined by hormones and genes. Each person has 22 sets of autosomal chromosomes, or body chromosomes, and a single set of sex chromosomes that determine the sex of the individual. Sex chromosomes are shown by the letters X and Y. Females have XX and males have XY, as you can see in the top of this image. Every egg that a female produces is haploid for the X chromosomes. Therefore, each child the female gives birth to will give the child one of her X chromosomes. Males, on the other hand, have one X sperm and one Y sperm, as you can see here as well. So they either give the child the X sperm or the Y sperm. Therefore, the males ultimately determine the sex of the child. So you can see here how one chromosome comes from the female parent and one chromosome comes from the male parent. And it's also important to note that the cells are haploid before they come together to make a zygote. Now, this is interesting. The presence of a Y chromosome means the embryo will become a male, even if the zygote also has multiple X chromosomes. Therefore, if something abnormal happens where a child accidentally inherits two X's and a Y, the Y will take precedence and begin formation of the male sex organs. So this is kind of interesting. So if there is a Y, the zygote will begin to form male sex organs. But if there's only X's, there's not a chance for male organs to come about. Therefore, sex determination depends on the sex-determining region of the Y chromosome. This is also called the SRY gene. Sex of an embryo is hard to determine before the 7th week of development. The sexual organs are not developed enough yet to determine. The word bipotential means that morphologically it cannot be determined if the embryo is male or female before the 7th week area of development. Okay, now to get into more of the hormones. Okay, so in male development, you have a sex-determining region on the Y chromosome, which we talked about as the SRY gene. That's going to produce the testes-determining SRY protein, which initiates production of the proteins that cause the gonad medulla to differentiate into a testes. The testes have two types of cells, the Sertoli cells and the interstitial cells. Sertoli cells secrete anti-Müllerian hormone, which causes regression of Müllerian duct, and the interstitial cells secrete testosterone, which is a very common hormone, and that controls the development of Wolffian duct into accessory structures and the development of male external genitalia via DHT. So in the absence of testicular AMH, the Müllerian ducts develop into the upper portion of the vagina, uterus, and fallopian tubes. So the female development happens if the male hormones are not there. Fallopian tubes are also called uterine tubes or oviducts. Without testosterone, the Wolffian ducts degenerate, and without DHT, the external genitalia take on female characteristics. Okay, so now that we kind of went over the basis of the genetics and the hormones of sex development, you're going to complete a worksheet on sex chromosome abnormalities and some vocabulary. Have a good day.